Well, Sean, thank you for agreeing to take part in my local sporting hero programme that I'm doing for the Respect Project.
No bother.
To start off our interview, could you tell me where you grew up and what your childhood was like?
Yeah, I grew up in Warrenpoint in an estate called the Congo. So it was a bit mad, but we were all football mad. So we was playing football from 6, 7 years of age, and I lived across from the fire station at one point. So that's where I played football, just at the fire station with all my mates. So a good upbringing in Warrenpoint. My parents owned a shop, so that's where I got the sweet tooth from.
What gave you the interest in being involved in sport from a young age?
Man United, probably from like 88, watching their matches. And then the World Cup 1990 was Ireland's first ever World Cup. So that's when we really took off for the football in Warrenpoint. That's everybody fell in love with then. So that's when I really fell in love with, 1990 onwards.
Who was your sporting hero when you were growing up and why?
Eric Cantona. Just because he was so good, and probably because he was a bit mad. I like that about him, So Cantona would still be my all-time favourite footballer.
You played for various teams during your career. Could you tell me more about the teams you played for and what your fondest memory or of your playing days?
Yeah, well, I played from Warrenpoint from I was 9 till I was 33, so 24 years with a point. And we went from Mid-Ulster B to the Premiership. So we got like 5 promotions. So we did. So that was probably our best achievement, was going from Mid-Ulster to the Premiership with no money involved, and everybody was local. So that was probably my biggest achievement. And then getting to play in the Premiership at 33, something I never thought I would get to do, but I've done that. So that's probably my greatest achievement.
Who was the best player you played with and why?
Probably John Boyle was a leader on the pitch, and he was an absolute baller. He still is. He's still going at 38 or whatever. So John Boyle was probably the best, and because of his leadership qualities as well as his footballing qualities,
Who was the best player you played against and why?
Played against probably Colin Coates from Crusaders. He was so strong, didn't give you a minute in the ball, and he was hard as nails. I didn't mind that, but yeah, he was probably the best to play against, Colin Coates, yeah.
What was your best memory of playing with likes of Newry City and Warrenpoint?
Well, Warrenpoint, getting the Premiership, scoring a penalty in the shootout when we beat Cliftonville in the Irish Cup was massive, and then scored a cup final for Newry as well was two of my best memories, yeah.
What do you miss about not playing football?
Scoring goals. I don't miss the training at all, but I miss scoring goals. That's the main thing.
Who would you say the biggest influence in your sporting career and why?
My dad. He took me everywhere from I was 8. He's still going to watch me there all the time when I get the call to go and play in the Caribbean, even now. So my dad took me everywhere, always supported me, even when I was wrong. I wasn't wrong in his eyes. So yeah, he was my main man.
What would you regard as your highest and lowest points in your sporting career?
Lowest was probably not getting a fair go in the Premiership at one point. So trained all year and never missed training and didn't get enough minutes that I thought I deserved. I thought I deserved more minutes, but I didn't get any. So I left Warrenpoint at that stage after the end of that. And then highest, probably the season when Newry, when I scored 45 in one season, and that was the year after I left Warrenpoint. So what a point to prove,
How did you cope with the low points in your career and pick yourself back up?
Well, after Warrenpoint, when I felt like I was treated unfairly in that last season, I then was determined to prove I still had football in me. That's when I signed for Newry and thought I'll just prove that there's still plenty of football left in me,
What was the best advice you were given?
Best advice, probably not quit. Don't quit, no matter what. You know, when things aren't going your way, just keep at it and don't quit. So I never quit. I was told a few times that I wouldn't play in the Premiership, and I just stuck at it, and I did. So, not that I played that much, but
you're now more famously known for your lovely donuts that you make. Could you tell me more about how you got involved in this?
I was in the house during lockdown, and everybody was doing these challenges on Facebook and everything, and I went online one day and seen baking, so I was baking a cake for children, and then I decided I was going to make a donut, and I made the donuts, and they were unreal. And I says to the wife, I'm going to make donuts. I'm going to have a business making donuts. She laughed at me, and then 3 months later, I bought a donut trailer and opened a business. A couple of months after that, so that's literally how it started during lockdown in the house.
To finish off our interview, could you tell me what your future aspirations are, whether that getting back involved in sports somewhere or even with your business?
I'll probably start taking Warrenpoint, an underage team now soon enough, soccer and Gaelic, because my two boys are starting to play football now, so I'm probably going to take one of their teams or get involved with their team. So that's, and business wise, I don't know where it's going to go. We'll just see.
Thanks for allowing me the opportunity to learn about yourself. Thank you. Take care.
No bother. Thank you, boss. Good man. All right.